You're already drinking the coffee, aren't you?
I am. Well, it's a free coffee.
Where are we, French?
We're at the Buttermilk Ranch in downtown Nashville. Actually outside of downtown Nashville. And it's one of the most popular places I've ever seen in my life. There's about 30 people waiting. And we got on the list 10 minutes ago, and we still have another 30 minutes to go.
So what we did is we decided to order coffee while we wait the 30 minutes.
Yep. And it is 37 degrees out. Yeah, I can't believe she's standing out here doing this, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
The main chef is an author. She's written some books, and it's basically a per batch bakery. So it's like they don't do giant orders; they do per batch. And you should see the croissants. You will. It's
You'll see the
insane.
croissants in just a few minutes. It's early in the morning here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the morning episode, a breakfast episode of Lots of Love and
Butter. Hello, darling.
Hello. So are you full or what?
Just the croissant alone made me full. I think that was amazing. It was so well. It was crazy. That was a crazy place. It was awesome.
Can you see the layers and layers of pastry? And it's amazing.
This chef has pure talent. I've had a lot of croissants, but you can see the inside. It's insanely good. Like, this is one of those things where
It's
you don't
airy
need anything.
and beautiful, and it's absolutely delicious.
Correct. It was just made this morning. It had to be. There's no way this is old.
It was so yummy, so delicious. And if you're in the Nashville area, you're going to want to stop there. It is the Buttermilk Ranch.
Right. On the weekends, get there early. We found
The
out.
wait was insane.
Crazy. But it was that popular, and that's good. It's won awards like the best new place in 21 or something like that. So it's very popular.
For us, we were only there for 30 minutes, but we heard people coming in and leaving, but not because they were leaving. They just knew to come back an hour and 30 minutes later.
Yeah, it'll be an hour and 45 minutes. This one.
Like, okay, we'll come back at 11.
Yep.
And we were like, wow, they really are. And you get a text message when your table's ready, which was awesome.
Yep.
So,
food. Let's talk about food.
let's talk about food.
Amazing. Everything was amazing. All right. So I think the eggs were fluffy. The egg was light. You know, the omelet I had was amazing.
So what are you getting, French?
I am getting the ham and cheese omelet. It's made with Gruyere cheese. And I'm getting the ranch potatoes. I want to try those. And I'm getting a plain croissant. I'm going to try a plain croissant. I'm excited.
Yeah, we need to try a plain croissant here because they're pretty well known
Super famous for it.
They're famous for their croissants. I love that. That sounds amazing. It is bustling in here. There's lots of conversation,
Lots of noise.
and music.
And so many things to buy and look at. It's crazy.
What is that like?
It's really smooth and creamy. It's
Smooth
amazing.
and creamy?
Yeah, it's amazing. Got a lot of flavor. The ham
That's
is
your
amazing.
omelet?
That's the ham and cheese omelet. The ham is amazing. It's that smoked ham. It's insane.
Smoked ham.
The beignets were very good. Didn't need the lemon part.
It didn't really need the lemon curd little part at the bottom.
And it was a lemon sugar on top too, which was really unique.
Yes.
But it was still, they were fantastic.
There was a little bite of like saltiness at the end of the beignet.
I'll give you the top one. Wow, that's hot.
Can you see inside there? That's lemon curd.
nice looking.
Look at this.
Be careful, they're really hot.
It's hot.
My
See
goodness.
that? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's good. The lemon makes a difference
Yeah.
from what we got in New Orleans. Can you taste a little bit of salt on that beignet?
I can, just a touch. But
It is hot. Look at it. It doesn't really need anything.
That lemon is just extra. These are perfect.
So good. So strange because in New Orleans, the beignet really is a pastry. It's a sweet,
It's like
all the way powdery, sugary
Yep.
in the bag that you
Yep.
shake.
I would have liked
Amazing.
more sugar, but I like sugar, so.
But this one had like a little saltiness. And for those who like sweet and salty kind of things, perfection. And then breakfast for me, I had the square croissant.
Huge.
All the layers, which the same with your croissant, which you just saw.
Couldn't
All the
finish it.
layers of
Yeah.
the pastry, the thinness, it was crispy and
was
crunchy,
delicious.
but yet the inside was airy and yummy.
It was good. It was probably the best croissant I've ever had, and I grew up in an area where it had like the Berkshire's roasted coffee, the fresh. I mean,
Super good.
But this was amazing. Absolutely. And when you can't finish it, you know you get the money.
I've never had a poached egg.
Yeah, this is new
And
for
that's
her.
what was on the top of that square croissant. It was a poached egg, bacon. The bacon was so smoky.
Well, let me talk about the meats in a second. Let's talk
Yes,
about
it
the
was so smoky and thick and yummy.
You know.
That's an egg. You see the egg?
Yep.
Oh my
Boy,
god.
that's
look
gonna
at
be
the
amazing.
So good. Mommy, this is so good.
I'm gonna have some. Don't worry.
The gravy is amazing. Let's see. And then the gravy had a little bit, it was like black pepper and
And you can choose the
sausage.
gravy. It's a hollandaise. You can choose a bunch of different gravies, and we chose.
So good. So talk about the meat that was like hanging.
So
behind
I
me.
took a video, not sure if you could see it too well, but all the meat is hanging, and that's how you dry age meat. What happens with a dry aged meat, the first time I discovered this was in Amsterdam. When we go again, I'll show you. The enzymes in the meat break down. It makes it more tender. It dries it out, and it's just literally gives it so much flavor because all the moisture is pulled out of it, and all that's left is the flavor. So when you dry age meat for 21 days, and that's what I was staring at, I was like, oh my goodness. And the bacon was insane. Like, you don't talk about meat at a place like this because it's kind of like an extra. That's how I see it. But no, I would go just for the meat, like get any ham. It was crazy. It was crazy. I know you're the prettiest thing here. It's a given. But I'm looking behind you. And when I was in Amsterdam, they hang meat like that. And it is the best tasting thing ever. It was really good. It was,
You need meat for breakfast. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you need meat for breakfast.
Yeah.
You need the sausage or the ham
Yeah.
or the bacon.
Yep. The only thing I would say is the potatoes were unnecessary. Like, you don't need.
Agreed.
They weren't bad. It wasn't like they were bad, but they needed more flavor.
Didn't really need the potatoes. The
What you
potato was like gravy. No, I'm sorry. It was like a ranch.
Ranch,
It
yeah.
was ranch flavored.
Yep.
But again, totally not needed.
Unnecessary, but it doesn't affect my rating at all either. Good.
Ranch potatoes.
Yeah, needs more ranch,
Needs more ranch.
but they're really good.
So good.
Ambiance is cool. In a breakfast place, you want like movement and atmosphere and excitement. That's exactly
They were
what it was.
busy.
They were crazy.
The waiters,
busy,
the
crazy.
busboys, like everybody, the cooks you saw behind French.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was awesome.
So if you can't guess, I'm gonna give it 5 French fries.
5 French flags. Same for me too.
Amazing.
I did walk away with something. Give me a minute. I want to show.
Excuse me. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So the woman who is the head chef is also an author. So she's done a couple of books on Amazon. You can look her up. I think her name is Alyssa. So just look up the Buttermilk Ranch. Look up the head chef. Her name is Alyssa, and she's an author.
Alyssa Gandry.
Cangeri.
And I got Mimi's Adventure in baking chocolate chip cookies
Oh,
for the
yeah.
kids,
My
for
favorite
the grandbabies. I mean, look how adorable.
It is adorable.
So there were like books that they were selling. They had T-shirts that said the butter
And some of it was
milk
just a croissant.
ranch.
I'm like, ooh, I should get that. 'Cause I'm
Another one
French.
like had a croissant. Absolutely adorable place to go eat. They're all over. Their Instagram is beautiful. Go to Instagram, follow them, and we're gonna tag them.
Absolutely.
On the show,
And when we come back
obviously.
to Nashville, we're gonna go for lunch because their lunch menu was
Yes,
crazy.
brunch,
Crazy.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it
5
was awesome.
flags for me. This
Yep.
is again unanimous. We haven't done a breakfast.
Nope.
Lots of love and butter in
Nashville
quite
edition.
some time.
Lots of love for the Nashville
This is the
breakfast.
Nashville edition. We'll
Mhm.
see where else we go. Where are you taking me, French?
Oh, I don't know. We're gonna go to like a 5-star place tonight.
We need to talk like that
We're gonna
here.
do down there because we're gonna be on Broadway. You know where they have all that.
It's going to be so
crazy-
exciting. Thank you so much for always joining us for these amazing experiences in different restaurants, different cities, different states. We have a lot of other additions coming up in
Now-
2023.
And it's gonna be awesome. But we wanted to make everybody aware we don't eat. And we said this before, but we eat breakfast and we eat dinner. We don't eat lunches, so we don't because we have to keep our girlish figures, nice and thin. So we don't overdo it 3 meals a day all the time. Sometimes we don't even eat dinner.
Yeah, so we're done. Breakfast
so
was so great
it
that
was
we don't
so
have to
great.
eat again until late tonight,
which is what we're
dinner,
doing. Yep.
and yeah, we'll see if that'll be another
Yeah.
lots of
I
love
threw
and
it out
butter
there, because he was like, oh, I think her
episode.
grandmother's like, how come she's gonna get really big? And I'm like, she's not gonna get big, she'll be okay.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for watching. Lots of love and butter.